Thank you so much for making Locked On Auburn and Locked On Sunbelt your first listen every single day. Zach Blackerby, Dave Schultz here with you. We just mentioned it on FanDuel, but Auburn a 25.5-point favorite. What is your pick prediction for this game, Dave?
I'm going to go 42-24 Auburn. It would be interesting. I think South Alabama is going to get off to a good start, but I do think that talent takes over towards the end of the ball game, and on paper, Auburn has that. But if they mess around, as almost Tulane did last week, you can find out what happens. So that would be not only can South Alabama move the football, but down 16 in the fourth quarter, they didn't roll over and die either. So you need to put them away when you get the chance. And so there's that kind of hope. Bishop Davenport's been in the program for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And he got his chance because Gio Lopez, for those who don't know, he was going to be the starting quarterback. He was coming back, said he was coming back. Some guy named Belichick came with $4 million over a couple of years to go play quarterback for Carolina. No hard feelings there for sure. So Bishop Davenport is the guy. They brought in Zach Byron from Georgia Tech in Minnesota. Okay. But he came in after the spring, so he's behind the 8 ball there. And Bishop Davenport's looked pretty good in 2 ball games. He's been very efficient. Brought him almost all the way back last week. So again, if you're Auburn, don't screw around because South Alabama could be there at the end of the game.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I'm going to go a little lower than you. I'm going to go like 38-17 Auburn.
That's like right on the over-under line.
Yeah.
My understanding is that there would be no math, and you're making me do math.
I didn't say that. Yeah, so I think I'm going to kind of live around there. Well, one thing I want to see, Auburn leads the SEC in tackles for loss. They're one of the best run-stopping defenses in college football right now, statistically. Some of that had to do with they played Ball State.
Sure.
Like, let's just be honest. They can't pass the ball. They sold out and stop the run because why wouldn't you? I want to see them continue that this week. Athletic quarterback, solid quarterback, like you said. They're about to go on this run of seeing a lot of really good quarterbacks. And so how you defend him possibly could set the tone for what you see over the next few weeks with John Mateer, Marcel Reed, Gunnar Stockton, Bo Perbula. Like, it's about to get real. Taylor Green. It's about to get real quick. Yeah. And so go ahead and set the tone. You haven't really played against a mobile quarterback that is a threat to run and pass. You're about to essentially for the rest of the season. And so let's see how this Auburn defensive front 7 gets after them. That is the matchup I'm watching most specifically on Saturday, because I think that's important, obviously, for the outcome Saturday, but also for the outcome for literally the entire season.
So a couple of guys that Auburn fans need to keep an eye on: Kentrell Bullock. John Summerall from Tulane wanted him, trying to transfer from Ole Miss. He ended up at South Alabama. He was told he's an NFL back. He is.
Say his name again, please.
Kentrell Bullock.
Okay.
He's the running back. Started all last year, although he did split time with Fluff Bothwell. And then Devin Boyson. Devin Boyson has been one of those guys that been hurt, got the COVID year. South Alabama has been playing FBS football for 14 years. He's been there for half. This is his 7th year. So, and he's very good. Yeah. He a couple of years ago, along with Colin Lacey, who transferred to Louisville, they were top 5 in the Sun Belt in receiving. And then he got banged up and maybe didn't have his great year last year, but he's off to a fantastic start. Did have a punt return for a touchdown against Morgan State. So offensively, look for the running back Bullock and the wide receiver Devin Boyson. Very, very good.
Yeah. Hugh Freeze highlighted both of South Alabama's receivers. I think it was number 1 and number 11. Highlighted the running back, highlighted the quarterback. And then the way he talked about the defense is, we kind of joked about it earlier because he said it seemed like he said it like 10 times, but they like to muddy it up. So like with fronts and stunts and all that is kind of what I took on it. Then their defensive stats weren't as good as the way he was talking about them. So I'm curious to see like what that matchup is. But yeah, does Auburn run right at them? Does the fact that they only have 2 healthy like running backs change how they run at them? Like, I don't know. There's a few questions going into this that I can't wait to see how they sort themselves out. But yeah, the big question is Auburn going to be looking ahead to Oklahoma. I think that's the biggest thing.
Well, I think the biggest thing of that is that Tulane didn't roll over South Alabama. It'd be different if it was 35-7,
sure,
and then they would be all looking at Oklahoma. But all you got to do is 33-31. If you take that team lightly, the last thing Auburn wants to be is defending a 2-point conversion at the end of the ball game to try to hang on and win it.
Yep. Dave, for all the Auburn folks watching, how can they check out everything you've got going on?
we put Locked On Sunbelt, and we'll have a preview of this ball game as well. All of them on Friday. We're at SchulteCast on the YouTubes, and of course on X/Twitter, SchulteCast. So you can do that as well. I am just deeply disappointed we did not get a two-stepping radio legend Darrell Depprich on the show.
I know it.
It's a major letdown. Yeah.
I know it. He was so excited about Darrell Robinson's touchdown and then his touchdown dance. There are some rumors that Darrell did that exact same dance on the field. It's all rumor.
Right.
It's all rumor. There's no proof. No one's provided any proof yet.
Or denied it.
And I don't know if he's denied it. That's a good point. That's a good point. So we'll see. We'll see. Hey, please like the video. Please subscribe. We'll see you next time. This has been a crossover edition of Locked on Auburn and Locked on Sunbelt.